Sato Ayaka.
Precision strike!
Take flight! Ah! Embrace the ice! My apologies! Yeah!
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Let's keep going, team!
Cowering
Neutralizing
already?
threat!
Much remains.
Sure.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Gather!
You had your...
My apologies. Take flight.
No use hiding back there.
Neutralizing threat!
Stabilize! This is order!
Sakura swirl. My apologies.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Sweep
Solidify!
Kamisato art. Selencer.
Evasion
I
is
hear
futile.
everything. And Shroud.
Order guide you.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Whirling snow. Yeah.
Inferior.
My apologies.
This body is eternal.
Embrace the ice.
Purge all
So
obstacles.
rude.
One with the force.
There is
I
no
will have order. Gather!
Take flight.
Let's keep going, team.
Purge all obstacles.
Providing cover.
I'll uproot you.
Whirling snow.
Witness
Stabilize!
the final calamity.
My apologies.
Precision. Can't.
Solidify! Order guide you.
Purge all obstacles. Eternity is in my hands.
I will have order. Stabilize!
Whirling snow. I will not stand for this. Sakura swirl.
One with the force.
This is order.
My apologies.
Euthymia crumbles before me.
This had better be important. Squall and Fury. Neutralizing. Let's nip that in the bud. And Shroud.
By royal
Following. Upon the gale.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
You had your... The wind rises. slow.
Behold! Squall and Fury! The wind rises.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Wow, everyone got here so early! The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme.
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
Pairing couplets? Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest boars and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrimp. Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or cup. The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails.
An inspiration walk?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean, of course, to all our friends,
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful traveler. Can you round up Singcho, Chongyun, and the monster?
Oh, is it that thing from
Thanks. So, we hope that each of you can...
Are you sure this is okay? It was just...
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Avonius is...
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new...
Just think of it like...
the way I see it, you should...
All right. And that...
Now, how about we split...
You mean...
Not just that. Don't forget, if we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write...
That's true.
Why don't we draw lots?
Drawing lots? But what if I...
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first!
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Singcho...
What a relief.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't...
I also await your guidance.
Take care, everyone.
Did anyone forget to bring anything?
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy. All right. Miss Diona?
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Sure. Then, everyone, follow...
Swan Fury.
I'm out of here. Yeah.
Wow, these will come in handy. Hey! Get him! Ah! Go, go, Baron Bunny! Huh! Hey! Get him!
Go! Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy
I wasn't taking a walk.
train. Like how nights.
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves...
Exorcism?
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism.
Changyun is 1 in a million. He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, huh? Isn't that a...
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit?
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours? Yep, this is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue. An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before. Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Shao.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I've already informed the owner of the inn. I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Yeah, you should come.
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Shao.
fine.
Seems like this adept King Changyun has a new member! Yay!
What?
Don't overthink it! Yeah. I don't get to come to... I've heard that Liyue is...
Uh-huh.
Really?
What the...
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Xiangling would make. Submit for judgment! Worthless!
Okay, this should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yeah. Because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
But, how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile, surely.
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
No need.
Just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good. Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the Conqueror of Demons drank it, it'd be rude of me to refuse. Oh!
Changyan drank his too! Is he gonna be okay?
This drink is...
delicious! It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me. It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture. And oh, the slimes! Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
That's right! Slimes are absolutely sublime! Oh, I failed again! But wait, what's gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Oh, looks like this pure yang's...
Actually, before I drank it...
Who'd have thought it?
Hmm?
Xiao?
Look over there.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What? You can see that from over. Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away.
There's a poem written on it.
The Paimon Sea! It sounds like...
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't.
Why write a poem on a fallen... The flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. It makes no sense to me.
That's true. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little. So, that means that our miss... You think? Then...
But we don't know who wrote it.
Why not go upstream?
Upstream?
The ink looks fresh. This withered leaf floated down with the current.
Cool! Aw, but how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and... Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet? Ooh, great!
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, I have little talent.
The leaf's in the water! Look, it's like a little boat!
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need...
Okay, let's go! What's this? You two have...
No, it's not. I just hope this isn't all.
The scenery here is quite beautiful.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. Oh,
It's an inspiration walk.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance.
Wait, reconnaissance?
It means survey the environment and plan our route
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt? They're acting like this is completely... In that case, I'll conduct
Huh? Crumbs. Now I have to try and mix...
very well. Then leave the camp.
So, Xingqiu, do you, go on inspiration walks often?
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home. So I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh! Over there! Firewood! Precision strike!
Huh? Huh. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your...
With this wood and the food I brought along...
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for...
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure novel.
What? No, If I really run into a powerful enemy...
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by as long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your...
That all sounded pretty profound.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return. Body and mind.
Neutralizing threats!
But you're back! Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need, thanks. Noelle, your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So, just don't get caught.
Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Huh? Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do. Finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
You can write about anything. Looking at Cor Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we answered. Why don't we go say hi?
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, And this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Caliroe.
So, Miss Caliroe, are you from Fontaine?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing! So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
Huh? Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
I'd personally like to hear Miss Caliroe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you. Woohoo! The first team is back, right?
Huh? The others have...
Come on! Let's hurry!
Just how far did you all go?
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. Paimon gets tired. Oh, not to... Sounds like... Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate?
Indeed.
Hi, everyone. Hello, but you're not the only... Wait. Xiao, come on out! Now that we've all regrouped, let's...
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed.
Are the theatrics really necessary?
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Director whose manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhongli, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and... He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own composition?
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too? Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half. Well, how about this? I'll join in as well.
Naturally, the more the merrier.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience,
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
no need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive.
I concur, Director. Moreover, It would, since this is a congenial poetry gala. Should we not begin with inspiration?
That
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquent.
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in
What? He managed to think.
Shinue Kiosk.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history. Outside a Tianheng Pass.
Wow! Chaoyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historic. The imagery also
Huh? I was just Alright then. I guess I'll start the Mind pines for Mingyun. Flesh confined to Qingse. Spirit striding high on Zhiyun's clouds.
Oh, Chongyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day
Oh! Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkwear, lucent heart still.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk.
I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grass.
Lotus seed and birdie. What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet? No. Everyone's poems are so... But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup...
North beyond the Starfell Lake. South across the windswept plains. Just for berries squeezed and mint infused.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the.
Does this mean I helped? Meowsa!
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything and allow me to try. Qingxin has...
Is she talking about the medicinal?
Sweet dream.
Sweet?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert?
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Oh? In that round moon in the heaven.
Oh.
Huh?
We have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in two styles.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lot. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks.
Huh?
So that's a pedant's couplet. I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny. Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't out-sweet Sister Barbara.
Huh? Now, that's the passion we like to see.
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this monster's got...
I'm so...
Nestling by a roaring fire, Scent of tea wafts from the stove. Reading through the...
Wow, Noelle came up with the come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it. Do you really think Paimon has what it takes? Fine. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm. What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a...
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew...
You were amazing today, Noelle. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon...
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting
Don't worry, I'm fine. Although, I do have a have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me the story once. It's about...
Oh, yes. The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his... Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy... I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from...
Ah, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became...
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the spring? I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't...
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again?
Now? But...
Isn't it a bit... Oh, sorry.
If Paimon was that boy...
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my help? Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you'll only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us. I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon. But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class.
I'll sign up.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly? Aren't there any requirements at all? It's as free as the winds that blow, and there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry. Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts. Whoa, that's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels, or maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow. Huh? Looks like we're a few people short today.
Morning, friends. Xingqiu said he wants to take some time and focus on writing poems, so
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait.
Oh, okay. Well, I got here really early, but...
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Dihua Marsh during my... She looked a little upset, so I didn't...
Upset? Oh no! What should we do? Was it something we said last...
I agree. If she's right...
Huh? You're all going?
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little...
Good idea. We'll be back...
The wind rises. Behold!
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here. She looked like something was went.
It's also not far from where we were...
Huh.
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets.
Interesting. I wonder.
What makes you...
Oh, sorry. It's just... That point...
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where...
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Wow, you're right! And this one is after that reef! Why does it have to float so quickly? Can't you just fly over and grab it? But Paimon can't swim. What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
Surge forth.
It stopped.
No! We finally caught it.
Are the words still legible? Or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says. Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply. Spring. She seems to care a lot. Actually, when Paimon first... Do you think... Is...
Based on the current and This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Kelly Rowie! Kelly Rowie!
Yeah! The wind rises. Yeah!
Squall and Fury.
Caliroe, are you okay? What's that? It's a huge water droplet.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no, my body.
That voice is definitely...
How did this happen? Please wait a moment. Oh no.
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Cal...
No. I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long.
What's an Oceanid?
Ah, the Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I have a vague impression of my ancestral home. But all I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell.
So you're the Spring Fairy of Springvale?
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with...
Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
Oh.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it?
Yup! All those childhood memories. So, if this is true, then all those things written on...
I see. So you were the ones who found my... Well, you are correct.
No wonder you were asking us... So, the boy from the story...
Is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams. And still do, to this day. Whether they're beautiful, sad, or... One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his... I like humans, and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were, then, a mystery to me. Yes, we often met under the stars. Sometimes... But, one day, I felt... so... My strength returns very slow. I once hoped that Finch would be able... But after seeing so many people, this feeling of wanting to... But I'm also scared.
It really is
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn, he often tells me stories about his past. But and even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss... So if you want to see him too... Huh?
I understand. That settles it. I will go back and see Finch.
You will? Amazing.
But I'd like...
Sure. Just say the word.
Would you come to Springvale with me? I cannot maintain this form for much longer. And I'm...
Leave it to me! I'm really close with Grandpa Finch!
Also, please keep Finch's...
Your secret is safe.
I won't tell anyone.
Great. I can't think...
What's wrong? Are you...
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again... A poem? Okay. And it will be called...
The wind rises. Quit following me. Behold!
you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared.
Okay, don't panic.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a... I can still...
Okay, stay strong. You can... Grandpa Finch!
Is that...
Today's your special day, Grandpa...
Oh?
Over there. Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your...
Grandpa Finch!
All right.
That's more like it. Over here! Over here! It's okay, Grandpa
What's all this? What are all these people doing here? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and... well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Kelly Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is different than I recall. Back then, you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale. But I'm one to talk. Of course a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy. Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
It's so romantic!
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Kelleroy look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
Diona, thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit? And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
My physical form is about to disappear. Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
Although it was different from in the stories, that fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love, I give it to you now.
It's okay, everyone. She's gone now.
What? But Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Grandpa Finch?
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far. Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring, by our side and in our dreams.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before. Hu-Tao's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology. She said she can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Code Death Bard! Does this mean that right from the start you... right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal!
Huh? Did I? Very well. Since the Traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time. Diona! Dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Really? Must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
Yeah, that's right. We're just, taking a walk.
So even Mika's in on it? Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to I'm willing to bet that even your pure Yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time. And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure Yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
Huh? What the? What's gotten into you? Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
rises.
Teamwork is strict.
Clouds high. The birds call.
You're toast.
You're mine. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
I'm going in.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Eat this.
Amateur mistake.
Teamwork is strict.
Into the wind. Clouds hide. The birds call. One with nature.
Nice and spicy. I'm going in.
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind. Riptide. No time to...
Teamwork is strict.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
That really hurt. You're toast. I'm the fright.
You can run, but you can't hide. No time to lose.
I'm going in.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Nice and spicy.
Amateur.
want to use my hat? Behold!
Another test subject.
Wipe out! Squall Fury. with wind and cloud.
Fate is upon you. Take flight.
Think you can bully me? Shaken and stirred.
One with nature. Falling leaves. Adorn my...
Delve into death. Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
Scratch it. Shaken and...
Into the wind.
Ain't having your drink.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Written in the stars. Sakura swirl.
Yeah. Think you can bully me?
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
My apologies. I will not stand for this.
Scratch it. Look at you.
Wind strike.
Shadows of fate. Take flight.
Think you can bully me? Scratch it.
The wind knows me.
Decided by destiny. Kami-sato art. Sumetsu.
Think you can bully me? Sayona special.
Falling leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Delve into death. My apologies. We go. Teamwork is strength. Wind, hear me. Gears of the storm.
Evil conquering. Worthless. Worthless. Here.
Everybody stand! Barbados, guide us.
Have fun with this gift.
Disappear. Here. Here.
Wind, hear me.
Go as well.
Truth repeats its course.
Too late for a... We'll see about that. Have fun with this gift. Too late for regrets.
I swear by my sword.
Evil conquering. Worthless. Here. Here. Worthless. The wind knows me. One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call into the wind.
Take flight. Fate is upon you. Embrace the ice. My apologies.
Look
night, one with nature.
Let me scribe. Take flight.
Yeah! Yeah! Where'd that come from? Oh, scratch that. Diana special! Think you can bully me?
Into the wind. Clouds hide. The birds call. The wind knows me. One with nature.
Scratch that. Shaken and stirred. Yeah!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Going flying!
Barbados, guide us. Ears of the storm.
Disappear! Here! Here!
I'm going in. Let's light it. I swear by my sword. Useless. Everybody stand back. Barbados, guide us. Truth repeats its course.
Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
Go as one!
I'm going in. I swear by my sword.
Useless! Boring! Disappear! Here!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Yeah. Wind, hear me.
We'll see about that.
No sense of yeah. Everybody stand back. Useless. Let's light it up. Why do they never miss? Teamwork is dream. Barbados, guide us.
Lament! Here! Worthless! Here!
Go as one! Too late for regrets!
Everybody stand back.
Get out of my way!
Let's light it up.
Go as one!
Useless! Good.
Let's light it up.
Go as one!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh, I have failed.
Think you can bully me? Scratch me!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Shadows of... My apologies. Yeah!
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Let me scry. Whirling snow.
Think you can bully me? Scratch.
Into the wind. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
Written in the stars. Coming art. Sometsu.
Look at you, Bluetown. Shaken and stirred.
My apologies. Yeah.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Think you can bully me? Scratch.
Whirling snow. Unthinkable. Pardon my...
Shaken and stirred.
My apologies.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Fate is upon you. Sakura swirl.
Can't handle your drink. Huh? Scratch. Think you can...
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Shadows of... Embrace the ice.
Shaken and stirred.
Whirling snow. Delve into destiny. Take flight. Let me scry. My opponent. I'm going in.
We'll see about that.
Wind, hear me.
Useless. Evil conquering. Worthless. Worthless. Here. Worthless.
Then everybody stand back. Barbados, guide us. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Truth repeats it. Dare to mess.
I swear by my sword.
Disappear. Here. Worthless. Here.
Everybody stand back.
Have fun with this gift.
Barbados, guide us.
Evil conquering. Worthless. Here. Here.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Years of the storm.
I swear by my sword.
Boring.
Off we go. I'm going in. Let's level. Ow. Barbados, guide us. Go as planned. Let's light it up.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Written in the stars. Sakura swirl. Whirling snow. Yawn. Think you can bully me? Oh, mercy. Shadows of... Out of my shaken and ice.
Into the wind. One with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Look at you, Bootown.
Fate is upon you. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Delve into destiny. My apologies.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Can't handle your dream decided by destiny. Sakura swirl.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds call.
Teamwork is true. I swear by my sword. Truth repeats itself.
Disappear. Worthless. Here. Worthless.
Useless. Let's light it. Dare to mess. I'm going in. Wind, hear me. Gears of the storm. Everybody stand! Barbados, guide us. Truth repeats itself.
Lament! Here! Worthless!
Bow your head.